Hey gang, it's Lauren from DG Health here. I am calling in today to share with you my little 10-ish minute head to toe foam roller routine. So if you've got a break, you're in the office or you're at home, grab your roller, grab a piece of carpet or a mat on the floor and give this one a go, alrighty? So I like to begin with my upper back. Now, we're gonna place this one horizontally, so it's lying across your back there, underneath your spine. I'm going to support my head here and we're just going to extend back. So trying to keep the core engaged, not arching too much through the back there, just introducing a little bit of extension. Now you'll see that I'm actually rolling up and down as I go. So I lift my bottom and I'm shuffling down, and so that's just going to get a little different section of the spine there. Now this one's really heavy. I generally go up and down once or twice. Nice and relaxed. Perfect. Gonna jump around now, popping this one underneath the arm. This is really gonna get into those lats and the back of that shoulder blade there. So we have a few muscles that come and attach to the outside of the shoulder blade. So as you can see, all my weight going on this foot here, lifting my hips up just a little bit off the ground, and I'm sliding up and down. Now this one's really nasty, but once you've found a tender spot, what we're actually gonna do, pop your hips down, and we're gonna rotate our body inwards. So bringing our front over towards the ground, and then shifting our weight back. And coming forwards and shifting the weight back again. Beautiful. And shifting the weight back. So again, here for maybe 10 reps, aiming for maybe 30 seconds all up before I switch sides. Good. So I'm going to flip this one around. Do the other side because symmetry. And again, I'm just going to roll up and down until I find one of those tender points in there. I'm right-handed, so this one's a little bit worse. And I'm just going to shift my weight forwards and back. Beautiful. Good. Again, try maybe 10 reps, 30 to 60 seconds. You can really use your pain as a guide here. So if you find a spot that's really quite tender or uncomfortable, sit on it a little bit longer and wait for that pain to ease. Good. Much better. Okay, so from here, I'm going to grab my roller, moving down the body. I'm going to pop it underneath my glutes here. Now, if you've got really tight glutes like me, you're not going to have to do much at all to feel it through the side here. But what we can do is add in an extra stretch by popping the leg of the same glute up on that knee. Good, so you can see I'm stretching this glute as well as working it with the foam roller. Beautiful. Again, find that tender spot, find a couple of tender spots. Here, go for maybe 5 or 6 and just work around until they start to ease off. Now, when we're foam rolling, it's really important not to roll until you're in unbearable or severe pain. Just until you notice that, yeah, that spot's a bit tender. It shouldn't cause you pain any more than maybe a 4 or a 5 out of 10. Beautiful. And while we're on this side here, what I'm going to do, so that's the glute, we're going to flip our body over a little bit to really get into that TFL. Now this one's a little bit trickier, so coming from the glute, gonna lengthen that leg out, extend it out, bring this foot over the top. So that's going to improve your stability there, give you a little bit more support. And I'm just rolling over until I'm on more of an anterior angle there. Good. So bring this hand across, give yourself a little bit more support again. And again, when you find that tender spot, just shifting your weight forwards and back. So this one can get really tight, the TFL, especially if we're spending a lot of time sitting down, which we all do without meaning to. Good. Excellent. So again, 30 to 60 seconds before switching sides or moving on. From here, while I've got you on this left or whatever side it is that you've chosen to start off with, we're going to jump over onto our front, roll this one down a little bit more, and front roll that quad while we're here. So both my elbows on the ground here. We want to have 3 points of contact at all time. So I've got both my elbows and this right foot here and knee. Now if you've got tight quads, again, you're not going to need to do a whole lot to really feel that through there. But what we can do to make this more intense is actually stack that other leg on top, and that'll intensify the weight there. Or we can add in an active movement. So for this one, what we would do is simply bend and extend the knee. So flexing and extending, and that's going to lengthen and shorten the muscle underneath the foam roller. Really good for those pesky tight muscles. Good. Excellent. Couple more here. Perfect. Before we swap sides again. Good, okay. So we're coming back, doing our glute, TFL and quad, all on the other side. So again, I'm just going to start off on my side here, getting into that glute. I like to do a couple of rolls before I add the stretch in, just to get a feel for what might be tender. Good, and then adding that stretch in. So bring that right foot or the same foot of the glute that you're stretching up onto your knee. Add that stretch in and feel that one through there. Again, if you find a really yucky spot, sit on it for a little bit. Maybe scoot around in a circle. Shift your weight in and out. Do whatever feels most natural or best for you. Good. Now here, just be mindful that we are putting our weight on our hand, so nice and relaxed through the upper body, shoulders back and down. You can always go down to your elbow if you need as well. Good, okay, so that's my glute. Now I'm going to jump onto that TFL. So again, shifting our weight over, so coming more onto our side and front, or our front rather than our side. Foot comes over, give yourself that support there. Hand popping on the ground. And again, finding those tender spots. And shifting your weight in and out as you need. Beautiful, couple more here. You might find that one is more sore than the other, and that's okay, that's totally normal. spend a little bit more time there if you need. Perfect. So from here, jumping onto my front again, and we're gonna get stuck into those quads. So for this one here, elbows on the ground again, rolling up and down, other leg coming on top if you need. Remember to keep your toes on the ground so that you can maintain your stability. Good. And then whenever you're ready, let's come into some knee flexion and extension when you find that really tender spot. Now, when we're in this position here, it's actually a full body workout. So remember, keep your shoulders down, keep your core engaged. I don't want to see you extending through the back there. Nice and strong. Good. Couple more here. Bring that knee down if you need. Perfect. Excellent. And so that brings us to our last body part. Now, gonna get you flipping over, bottom on the ground. This guy is gonna go underneath our calf muscle here. So rolling the calves, for anyone who's done it before, is pretty, or can be pretty uncomfortable. So what we're going to do is just start off nice and gentle. So start off with just the one leg on top of the roller. What you can do is work into that lateral part, the outside part of the calf, the lower leg, as well as shift our weight over and get more into that medial part, so the inside of the leg. Now, once you've found a tender spot, I actually want you to grab that other foot, that other leg, and rest it on top. Now, this is going to add that weight again, so it's going to intensify the exercise. And we're going to shift our weight in and out. So roll your body to the left, roll it to the right. It's going to be pretty nasty, but it's all for the greater good. Good. So once we've found a few of those tender spots, we can also add in again that lengthening and shortening of the muscle. So make it more of an active exercise. Good. Beautiful. So with this one, imagine you're actually pressing the accelerator in a car. So you're pumping your foot on the pedal. Excellent. And swapping legs. Now, if you find this is too much on your upper body, you don't have to place your hands behind. You can just keep them in front of you, stay nice and relaxed, use the weight of the other leg instead. Or come back onto your elbows. Just play around until you find something that's comfortable for you. Good. Again, you might find one is a lot sorer. Totally normal. Good. Coming onto the inside and around to the outside of there. Beautiful. And then lastly, pointing our toe. So plantar flexion there and dorsiflexion, lengthening and shortening the muscle. Get that nice active exercise in. Beautiful. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Just a little bit over 10 minutes, your foam rolling routine. Give that one a go. If you have any other questions, make sure you jump on, give us an email, and I'd be happy to help you out on your journey to a healthier and better you. Take care, guys.